Picture yourself waking in the dead of night, your calf twisting in a sharp, searing pain that rips you from sleep, leaving you clutching your leg in desperation. Or imagine stepping out for a morning walk, only to feel your muscles stiffen, slowing your stride and dimming the joy of moving freely. If these moments hit close to home, or if you're searching for how to prevent leg cramps in seniors, or muscle health foods for older adults, you've found a lifeline. Welcome to the Senior Health Podcast, where we weave science, stories, and practical tips to keep you thriving in your golden years. I'm Dr. Eleanor Vance, an 83-year-old cardiologist who's spent over 4 decades helping more than 60,000 patients, from chaotic emergency rooms to serene rural clinics. Today, we're embarking on a heartfelt journey through the top 3 superfoods: eggs, bananas, and nuts or seeds that can stop leg cramps in their tracks, strengthen your muscles, and restore your mobility. These foods aren't just ingredients. They're like tiny miracles in your kitchen, packed with nutrients to relax muscles, protect nerves, and keep you moving with confidence. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this with someone you love. This episode could change their life. Drop a comment below. Type 1 if leg cramps have ever stolen your sleep or slowed you down, or 0 if you're here to stay proactive. Where are you joining us from today? Let's dive into this life-changing story of nutrition and hope. As we begin, I want to take you to a small clinic in Seattle, where I met Margaret, a 72-year-old grandmother with a warm laugh but weary eyes. She came to me in tears, describing how nightly leg cramps turned bedtime into a battle. "I just want to sleep without pain," she said, her voice trembling as she spoke of missing her grandkids' early morning visits because she was too exhausted. Margaret's story isn't uncommon. Leg cramps plague many seniors, often sparked by muscle fatigue, electrolyte imbalances, or nerve issues tied to aging. But the good news is that your kitchen holds powerful allies. These cramps don't have to define your days or nights. Let's start with a food that's been a morning ritual for generations but is secretly a nutritional powerhouse for seniors: eggs. They're like little golden gems, brimming with protein, vitamin D, and B12, all working together to fight leg cramps and keep your muscles strong. Eggs are a senior's secret weapon because they tackle leg cramps from multiple angles. As we age, our muscles face a silent thief called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that weakens us and makes cramps more likely. A 2020 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consume 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily, about 70 grams for a 130-pound person, can reduce muscle cramps by up to 30% by supporting muscle repair. Eggs are complete protein, delivering all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild muscle fibers after daily activities, whether it's a stroll through the park or lifting groceries. 1 large egg provides 6 grams of high-quality protein, a small but mighty boost to keep your muscles resilient. For Margaret, adding 2 eggs to her breakfast, often scrambled with a handful of spinach and a sprinkle of pepper, transformed her life. Within 3 weeks, her nightly cramps dropped from every night to once a week, and she felt stronger climbing the stairs to her grandkids' playroom. "I can keep up with them now," she told me, her smile wide as she described their giggles during hide-and-seek. Her daughter, Lisa, added, "Mom's back to her old self. It's like a miracle." But eggs do more than rebuild muscles. Their golden yolks are a source of vitamin D, a nutrient that's critical for muscle function and calcium absorption. Calcium powers the dance of muscle contraction and relaxation, but without enough vitamin D, your body struggles to use it, leading to weakness and cramps. A 2019 study in neurology found that seniors with vitamin D deficiency had 25% more frequent leg cramps, especially at night when blood flow slows. 1 egg delivers about 40 IU of vitamin D, a step toward the 800,000 IU seniors need daily. Many older adults, like Margaret, spend less time in the sun, especially in cloudy Seattle, making dietary sources like eggs vital. She paired her eggs with fortified yogurt and a short morning walk when the sun peeked out, boosting her vitamin D levels. Her muscle stiffness eased, and she felt steadier on her feet, no longer dreading those nighttime spasms. Then there's vitamin B12, a lesser-known hero in eggs that protects your nerves. B12 maintains the myelin sheath, the insulation around nerves that ensures smooth communication between your brain and muscles. Low B12 can disrupt these signals, causing spasms, tingling, or cramps, especially in seniors with diabetes or those taking medications like metformin or acid reflux drugs that deplete B12. A single egg offers 0.6 micrograms of B12, a small but meaningful dose toward the 2.4 micrograms seniors need daily. Margaret had mild tingling in her feet, a sign of early neuropathy, and her B12 levels were borderline low. Eggs were an easy, digestible fix. No heavy steaks or complex meals required. "I didn't realize eggs could stop that burning in my legs," she said, amazed at how a simple food could ease her discomfort. For vegetarians avoiding meat, eggs are a godsend, delivering B12 to keep nerves steady and muscles cramp-free. So, how can you weave eggs into your life to prevent leg cramps? Aim for 6 to 7 eggs a week, safe for most seniors, as a 2021 American Heart Journal study found moderate egg consumption doesn't raise cholesterol in healthy adults. Try a veggie omelet with kale and tomatoes, hard-boiled eggs as a mid-morning snack, or scrambled eggs with whole-grain toast for a balanced meal. If you have high cholesterol, egg whites are a great option, but check with your doctor. Seniors with kidney disease should monitor protein intake, but for most, eggs are a heart-healthy choice compared to processed meats like bacon. For those nighttime cramps that jolt you awake, eating eggs at breakfast or dinner supports overnight muscle recovery, keeping spasms at bay. Comment "Eggs for Strength" to pledge adding this superfood to your plate. Let's keep our journey moving with another cramp-fighting champion, bananas. Now, picture Harold, a 70-year-old retiree from Florida, who loved his morning walks along the beach. The sand warm under his feet and the waves crashing gently. But every night, calf cramps yanked him from sleep, leaving him limping to the kitchen, rubbing his legs in frustration. "I thought this was just what aging felt like," he told me, his voice heavy with resignation. Harold was taking diuretics for high blood pressure, which flushed out potassium, a key mineral for muscle health. That's where bananas come in, a sweet, portable superfood that's like nature's own medicine, packed with potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6 to relax muscles, balance electrolytes, and prevent cramps. Let's explore why bananas are a senior's best friend for cramp-free mobility. Potassium is the conductor of your muscle orchestra, ensuring smooth contractions and nerve signals. When potassium levels drop, a condition called hypokalemia, muscles become twitchy, cramping without warning. A medium banana delivers 420 milligrams of potassium, about 12% of the 3,500 milligrams seniors need daily. A 2018 Journal of Geriatric Medicine study found that low potassium increased leg cramps by 20% in seniors, especially those on diuretics like Harold. After he started eating one banana with his oatmeal at breakfast and another as a bedtime snack, his cramps went from nightly to rare. "I feel like I got my walks back," he said, grinning as he described chasing his dog along the shore. His wife, Susan, added, "He's sleeping better. And that means I am too." Bananas also provide hydration-supporting carbohydrates, keeping muscles supple and preventing dehydration-related spasms that can strike after a sweaty walk. Magnesium, another star in bananas, is the unsung hero of muscle relaxation. Each banana offers 32 milligrams of magnesium, helping calm overactive muscles and support ATP production, the energy source for muscle contractions. Low magnesium, common in seniors due to poor diet, medications, or even excessive sweating in Florida's heat makes muscles tight and prone to spasms. A 2019 Journal of Clinical Nutrition study linked low magnesium to 30% more leg cramps in older adults. Harold's diuretic was depleting his magnesium, so bananas, paired with a handful of nuts, restored his levels. His nighttime cramps faded, and he woke refreshed, ready for his beach strolls. "I didn't know a fruit could make such a difference," he said, holding up a banana like a trophy. Vitamin B6 in bananas, 0.4 milligrams per fruit, nearly 30% of a senior's daily needs, supports nerve health by regulating neurotransmitters, reducing inflammation, and boosting red blood cell production for better muscle oxygenation. A 2020 nutrients study found low B6 levels increased muscle cramps and soreness in seniors, especially after physical activity. For Harold, bananas eased the inflammation from his walks, keeping his nerves steady and his muscles relaxed. Eating a banana. 1 to 2 hours before bed became his ritual, balancing electrolytes and calming his calves to prevent those dreaded nighttime spasms. His daughter, Emily, noticed the change. "Dad's not hobbling anymore. He's out there living his life. How can you make bananas part of your cramp-fighting plan?" 1 banana a day is enough for most seniors. 2 can help those with frequent cramps, like Harold. Blend them into smoothies with spinach and yogurt. Slice onto oatmeal with a drizzle of honey, or eat as a quick snack with a glass of water or coconut water for extra electrolytes. Diabetics should pair bananas with nuts or whole grains to avoid blood sugar spikes. Seniors with kidney issues should check with a doctor about potassium intake. But for most, bananas are a safe, delicious way to keep muscles relaxed. Stay hydrated with 6 to 8 glasses of water daily to amplify bananas' benefits, as dehydration can undo their magic. Comment "bananas for mobility" to commit to this superfood. Our journey's not over. Let's meet our final cramp-fighting hero, nuts and seeds. Now, let's travel to Texas, where I met Betty, a 74-year-old gardener with a passion for her rose garden. Every afternoon, she'd tend her blooms, the scent of roses filling the air. But leg cramps struck after every session, her calves tightening like stone. "I thought I'd have to give up gardening," she told me, her eyes misty with worry. Betty was also on a diuretic, depleting her magnesium and potassium, and her diet lacked the nutrients to fight back. That's when I introduced her to nuts and seeds, tiny powerhouses like almonds, pumpkin seeds, cashews, pistachios, and walnuts that pack magnesium, potassium, protein, and healthy fats to prevent cramps and keep muscles strong. These little gems are like a treasure chest for seniors, unlocking cramp-free days and nights. Magnesium is the cornerstone of muscle relaxation, calming overactive muscles and preventing sudden spasms. A 1-ounce serving of pumpkin seeds delivers 168 milligrams of magnesium, 40% of a senior's daily needs, while almonds provide 77 milligrams and cashews 74 milligrams. A 2019 Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found seniors with low magnesium had 30% more leg cramps, especially after physical activity like Betty's gardening. She started eating a handful of almonds and pumpkin seeds daily, sprinkling them on her salads or snacking after tending her roses. Within a month, her cramps nearly vanished, and she felt stronger. "I can kneel in my garden again without dreading the pain," she said, her face glowing as she showed me a photo of her prize-winning roses. Her son, Tom, added, "Mom's back to her passion. It's like she's 60 again." Nuts and seeds also deliver potassium, complementing bananas. Pistachios offer 290 milligrams per ounce, almonds 200 milligrams, and cashews 160 milligrams, helping regulate muscle contractions and fluid balance. Betty's gardening in Texas's heat meant she was losing electrolytes through sweat, making cramps worse. Adding nuts restored her potassium, keeping her muscles steady. Healthy fats in nuts, like omega-3s in walnuts and monounsaturated fats in almonds, reduce inflammation and improve circulation, ensuring muscles get enough oxygen. A 2021 circulation study linked healthy fat intake to better vascular health in seniors, slashing nocturnal cramp risk by 15%. Betty's improved blood flow meant fewer cramps, even after hours in the sun. Protein in nuts and seeds, though less than eggs, supports muscle repair, while antioxidants like vitamin E reduce oxidative stress, protecting muscles from damage. For seniors with arthritis or chronic pain, nuts like walnuts and flax seeds offer anti-inflammatory benefits, easing soreness that can trigger cramps. Betty's evening almond ritual became her key to cramp-free nights, letting her sleep soundly after gardening. "I never thought nuts could be so powerful," she said, laughing as she tossed a handful of pumpkin seeds into her salad. "How can you add nuts and seeds to your diet to stop leg cramps?" A 1-ounce handful daily, about 20 almonds or 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, is ideal. Sprinkle seeds on oatmeal or yogurt, mix nuts into smoothies with bananas, or eat as a snack before bed to relax muscles overnight. Choose unsalted, raw, or dry-roasted nuts to avoid dehydration from sodium. Seniors with nut allergies can try seeds or magnesium-rich greens like spinach. Those with sensitive digestion should eat small portions to avoid bloating. After exercise, a handful of pistachios or cashews restores electrolytes, aiding recovery. Betty's garden thrived, and so did she, thanks to these tiny powerhouses. Let's meet one more patient, Clara, a 68-year-old from Ohio who loved dancing with her grandchildren, but struggled with leg cramps that stopped her mid-twirl. "I felt like my legs betrayed me," she said, her voice soft with disappointment. Clara's diet was low in protein and electrolytes, and her diabetes medication depleted B12 and magnesium. I suggested a mix of eggs, bananas, and nuts, 2 eggs for breakfast, a banana as a snack, and a handful of almonds daily. Within weeks, her cramps faded, and she was back to dancing, her grandkids cheering. "These foods gave me my joy back," she said, twirling in her living room. Clara's story shows how combining these superfoods creates a powerful shield against cramps, supporting muscles, nerves, and circulation. As we wrap up this senior health podcast journey, let's celebrate the power of eggs, bananas, and nuts or seeds. They're not just food, they're medicine for your muscles, packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals to fight sarcopenia, balance electrolytes, and protect nerves. Start small. Add 2 eggs to your breakfast, a banana as a midday snack, or a handful of almonds after a walk. Pair these with 6-8 glasses of water daily and a balanced diet to keep your muscles relaxed and your mobility strong. Your body is listening, ready to reward you with fewer cramps, better sleep, and more days filled with the activities you love. Whether it's gardening like Betty, walking like Harold, dancing like Clara, or playing with grandkids like Margaret. Subscribe to the Senior Health Podcast for more life-changing tips, turn on notifications, and share this with someone who deserves cramp-free days and nights. Comment, "I'm ready to stop cramps," to pledge these simple changes. Got questions or topics you want us to cover? Drop them below. We love hearing from you. Stay strong, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next episode.